Hi, it's Steve Parks and Christian Harris from MonsterMortgage.ca. Welcome to this week's blog. Fall marketplace. We're going to talk about fixed and variable rate mortgages, talk about how the recent election is going to affect our business, and that's about it. As you know, Rob Ford has been elected Mayor of Toronto, and one of the mandates he had was to get rid of the secondary land transfer tax that was placed by Mayor Miller. We don't know how long that's going to take to come into effect, but let's hope it's sooner rather than later. We've seen rates come down over the last couple months, and it's prompted the conversation between fixed and variable rate mortgages again. We'll go over a couple different things, some trends that have gone over the last year, and hopefully answer a few questions that you might have with regards to this. Christian.
Yeah, absolutely. It's always a hot topic, fixed or variable. We've been talking about it on the show Hot Property for almost 7 years now, and it's a daily question we get. I just want to rewind back to sort of mid 2010, so back in June. We had Mark Carney, who sets the Bank of Canada prime rate, raise the rate for the first time in a year and a half in the middle of June, raised it a quarter, and then he ended up raising it 2 more quarter points the next 2 meetings. So we had a bit of a panic. We had a lot of clients calling saying, should I lock in rates? Now, this is something that Mark Carney said he was going to do for the last year and a half, start to raise rates because we were at all-time lows. We ended up having, at that time, I think the fixed rates, this is going back to June, were about 4.5%, maybe 4.3% in around there, and we had a lot of clients call us and say that their bank said they should lock it in. Unfortunately, a lot of them did lock it in to a fixed rate at that time, which 4.5 was not a bad 5-year fixed rate. However, fast forward to today, fast forward to a week ago, Mark Carney came out at the last meeting, basically said, we're not going to do anything with interest rates for the next year. Again, there's nothing, we don't know that's the fact. He may end up doing something down the road, but he did tip his hand a bit, saying basically he's going to leave rates alone and hopefully have some of the other things in the economy start to get better. So since then, the fixed rates have also fallen. So that 4.5, 5-year fixed rate is now down to
3.6 in that area.
Almost a full point. And now we have that variable rate that people were panicking about, pretty much going to be flat for the next year, according to the Bank of Canada. So, again, the banks did a great job of scaring a lot of the clients to lock in back in the summer when rates looked like they were going up. They ended up locking into what's now almost a point higher than what the fixed rates are today. So we always talk to clients about fixed and variable. Fixed is for security, and today at 3.6%, that is great security. However, variable being a point and a quarter lower than that, there's still a lot of savings. On $300,000 mortgage, it's over $200 a month savings. So before you do anything based on your banker's advice, talk to an expert, talk to a mortgage broker, and do what's best for you, not necessarily your bank.
One thing I always like to look at as well is not necessarily how much you're saving month to month, although very important. I also like to look at the difference between what's going towards principal and what's going towards interest, because at the end of the day, that's where your money is being put towards, so it's certainly worth having a look.
Absolutely.
And that's what the numbers should be calculated off of. Most of all, just be educated in making this decision. But at the end of the day, both are very good options right now. Certainly, if you have any further questions, please call us anytime. We'd be happy to go over your specific situation with you. And, well, happy Halloween.
And to you, Steve.